guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't been posting as often as usual, especially since I'm on break, so generally I would post 1 or 2 times a day. So I'm doing this long video to update you guys on my condition and why I haven't been posting as much. So I have a condition called morphea, also known as scleroderma. It affects about 1 in, I think, like 100,000 people. Unfortunately, it is incurable. There are treatments, but no cure. And it affects certain patches of my skin and gives them like a slightly shiny sheen, as well as like a purpley reddish kind of exterior appearance with like a white dot in the middle. This is known as localized morphea, so it only affects the patch of skin it's actually inhabiting, whereas if I had the systemic version, systemic morphea could go on to affect the vital organs. Luckily, it's not that serious. It's currently a pretty benign condition, and it's also an autoimmune disease that basically makes my body think these random patches of my skin are causing harm to my body when they actually aren't, whereas the more serious version would make my body think that my organs were actually harming my body and start attacking the organs. Luckily, I don't have that. This causes excessive collagen production on my skin, which is why the patches look like a lot more stretched and shiny. I found out about this like pretty recently, a bit more than a week ago. I went in to have it biopsied, which is basically where they take a little hole punchy thing, punch a hole in your back and send it off to get it like checked out to see what's actually going on with it, and it came back as morphea. Unfortunately, they removed the stitches too early, so the skin ripped open and I got it restitched last week. That's why when you see the patch of morphea on my back, which you can see it kind of has like a purpley outline with like a white interior, there's a bit of a band-aid on it, and that's just because I have stitches there. If you think you're at risk for an autoimmune disease like morphea or have lots of symptoms of an autoimmune disease, don't stress out about it and get it checked out if you feel like it's necessary. Some of the symptoms can be more visible veins, like if you get skin mottling, which is where your veins kind of are spider webby on your skin. Your fingers turn blue in the cold, you have more inflamed veins, and also skin feels so tight it can't be pinched. Like in this done, I can't really pinch the skin. Often fatigue, like if you've gotten like 8 hours of sleep, 9 hours of sleep, and you're still tired, and mouth ulcers, which is just like little sores in your mouth. So if you feel like it's necessary, get it checked out, but if you don't, it's probably nothing, so really don't worry about it. I also have a few more issues I wanted to talk about. I have been diagnosed with slight vitiligo just on one patch of skin. It's another pretty benign autoimmune disease, so basically it's just a little patch of skin that's a bit discolored, so it doesn't really do anything to me. Additionally, for extra testing, I've been at the doctor's office a lot, so I've had multiple blood tests done this week and other tests to kind of get a baseline of my normal, so that if it does change, we know what's my normal and what's not normal for me. So I also got some lung tests done today, and because I had some bronchial issues as a baby, my lungs are a bit smaller and weaker than normal. And I also only use 74% of my lungs for breathing, whereas the normal for my age should be about 85 to 100% of your lungs used for breathing. I am getting more testing done in the future, so I'm gonna get like a CT scan, so please stay tuned for updates. I also have a bit of heart issues. Some parts of my heart are a bit thicker than usual, and while monitoring me like standing up and down, they did notice like a weird like clicking noise here. So I will be getting a 24-hour ECG put on me with like some wires, and it'll kind of have a little box here, so to monitor me for a day to just see if there are any issues, what's normal, what's not. So I'll have to log any of the abnormal things like feeling dizzy with timestamps in a little notebook. So I will be doing a video on that soon, because that is happening this Saturday and Sunday. I love you all so much. Thank you for being with me on this journey. I hope you enjoyed the video.